Hello Leo, how are you? How are all the lions and lionesses doing? Hope you had a nice Paddy's Day, nice Paddy's weekend. And you're not too worse for wear this week. Which I imagine you are, because you guys like to party, so you probably wore yourself out with the festivities. And you know what? You guys work really hard, so you should definitely let your mane down every now and again. Definitely go on the prowl. So I am doing a weekly reading for Leo. This is for March the 20th to the 26th, 2017. This is Eriu Tarot readings. So you're all very welcome. I'm glad you're here. So remember to look at your rising and moon sign as well, because sometimes your sun sign readings don't always resonate. Sometimes it could be your moon sign, could be your rising sign. I look at always my star sign, my sun sign, and my moon sign, because my rising sign is quite close to my sun sign. I'm a Libra with a Leo moon, so if anyone knows Leos, it's me. I'm surrounded by them. I love you guys though. Surrounded by you. You guys are crazy. Even the shy, quiet ones. I love you all. I'm not being biased, obviously. So now let's see what's going on for you for the week. So I'm doing a spread. It's a 4-card spread called My Greatest Strength. So without bringing you into the week, rather than probably show you or shine a light on some negatives, let's start you off with a positive, right? Let's see how your week progresses with your strength. So it's a 4-card spread. They all hold a certain position, meaning certain things. So we'll see now what you guys need. Da-da-da-da. Hey, okay. Now, let me just have a look here. Okay, so what we'll do is go through each position, okay? So the first one is your current strength. The second position is how you can utilize it. The third one is the road it will lead to. And the fourth one is what strength you need to develop. Right, so let's go to the very beginning. So your current strength is a major arcana. You've 2 here actually, and it's the Fool. So the Fool is not even the first card in the deck, it's 0. It's almost like it's nothing. The Fool though is a fantastic energy. The Fool in many ways doesn't own anything, and because of that he owns everything. Nothing is really weighing him down. He travels with very little. He comes with this flower in his hand. It's purity, it's freedom, it's innocence. He's very independent of himself. And in turn, he's on the edge of this cliff. And it's like he could just jump and he knows he's going to be okay. It's kind of knowing that wherever you go, you are complete, you are comfortable in yourself. And in many ways, he's almost looking for a new journey as well. He doesn't mind who he speaks to, who he becomes involved with. It's all an adventure. And like I said, because he doesn't really own anything, he owns everything. So that's your current strength this week. And I'm happy that Leos have that. It's very freeing of you. Sometimes Leos, you know, let's face it can be kind of control freaks, right? You like things a certain way. You do, I know you do, and that's okay, that's fine. You like things to be a certain way. But this is great for you because this is actually freeing up all that sort of control freakness that you might have in yourself. And it's saying that normally that fire energy that you'd go for, that's your immediate reaction to something. This is saying that the energy of letting go and letting loose and being free, and then in turn being free in yourself, is actually your greatest strength at the moment. So do consider that, stay in that energy for me. So your second card is how you can utilize this, which is the Page of Swords. Pages, again, I like to call them the students of the tarot deck. I also call them the rookies. So they're quite new to their suits. They've been given an element of their suit, but they're not quite fully sure of its power yet. And they're kind of really learning as they go. So the page here, Page of Swords, swords being thoughts, communication, logic and truth, okay? So he's been given the sword and he's quite young, really doesn't know how to use it. So in many ways he's not quite sure on how he should communicate fully with someone. But this is saying you can utilize this new freedom by being kind of youthful in yourself and youthful in your words, and maybe not having a very strict authoritative approach like you maybe normally would. This is saying, like, the Page of Swords can have quite a loose tongue as well. He doesn't always understand that his words carry weight. But in this sense, it's actually quite good for you because it's actually quite relieving for you. That allowing yourself to be in this slightly more youthful energy rather than immature, this childlike energy, actually frees you up. And this is how you can utilize your strength. Going into something without expectation, being in the moment of something, and being youthful in your responses and in your engagements, rather than always having this very heavy adult way of being. So that's how you can utilize your strength. In many ways, these two are lovely together. They're very freeing. If you were to see these two people talking to one another, you would hear that lovely banter, that quick wit, the laughs, and nothing's too serious, nothing's weighed down. So they work very well together. And the third one is the sun, and this is the road it will lead you to. Well, in actual fact, Leo, this is your card. You are the sun. Leo represents the sun. So in many ways, by going against what you normally do, how you normally work, freeing yourself up, talking to people, chatting, being childlike, enjoying yourself, being jovial, it actually brings you on the road to being who you are again. So maybe in the last few weeks you really haven't been yourself. Maybe life has weighed you down a little bit. And maybe your energy has been stagnant. Or you've been kind of forced to be subdued. Take things maybe a little bit more seriously even. Whatever that heavy weight of energy was. This is saying to you, allow yourself to be free. You will come back to yourself, your original true self. Once you allow that freedom and enjoyment of life to come back. Maybe it's the case that even some of you need holidays. Maybe it's the case that you need a few days off this week. Because I don't see a lot of work. I see you becoming you. So let's see. I just love that sun card. Like, it's great. You've got a child on a horse. Even the child is naked. You've got the sunflowers. You've got that wonderful red robe that just whips around by the wind and then channels up towards the sun. There's freedom in that as well. And as I said about being childlike, there's your answer. That's the image of being childlike. Okay, so let's go with your fourth card. Excuse me, it is the Eight of Swords. And this is what strength you need to develop. Now, the Eight of Swords. So it looks quite different. Everything else seemed quite good throughout the week, right? You were getting back into your groove and it's all good. Then the Eight of Swords comes. And you're like, wait, what's going on? Okay, so we're back to swords. Excuse me. So it's truth, logic, communication, right? Truth. Here we have a woman and she is surrounded by like a wall of swords. She's also bound and she has a mask over her eyes. Now this woman with these swords around her, she's actually created this for herself. She's actually developed this wall of thought around her. Her thoughts have created her own barrier. And she's almost bound herself. She's put this blindfold over herself. And really what she needs to do is to lift that blindfold to see things for what they are. She's very capable of it. She's more than capable of it. Sometimes our thoughts create our world. But that's only a perception. So here, with the strength that you need to develop, is that when things get a bit rough, or when things all of a sudden turn, you need to develop the ability to see things for what they are, but also to develop an ability to not let your thoughts overtake the emotion. I did say that you did have an element of control freak about you. It's not always a bad thing. You have standards. That's good. We need standards. We need people to remind us of these things. But when things turn, you need to develop a way to not let your head be so full of doubt, of questioning yourself, questioning your ability, questioning your options, questioning your decisions, what you make at the end of the day. Allow that blindfold to slip off. And what you will gradually start to see is those swords begin to fall. shine a light on this. This is who you are this week and always. But especially this week, you're here and you're in the major arcana, so you're strong. So when this happens at the end of the week, use your light to shine it down on this person, on your thoughts. Allow to gradually let that mask fall down. The warmth and wisdom of the sun will help your thoughts, will help eradicate those negative thoughts. Okay? So your current strength, the Fool, how you utilize it again, the Page of Swords, being youthful and joyful and jovial. The road it will lead you to is back to who you are. And that should be kind of like Thursday, Friday. And when that starts to happen and you feel like you're solid in yourself, what you need to develop is eradicating those bad thoughts. Okay? Excuse me, I'm coughing so much. So Leo, that is your spread for the week. That is your greatest strength spread. So I will be doing another one for next week. I might do a different spread depending. If you guys like it, this one in particular, please let me know and I'll keep doing it. If you dig what I do, please like, bing, and leave a comment. I'd love to hear it. I also do private readings, so if you'd like a private reading, please contact me. My contact details are on this Facebook page. I can't speak today. And I also do private video readings as well on Skype, so if you'd like either or, if you'd rather that I do a Skype reading or give you a video message, then that I can do for you as well. Okay Leos, this is your reading for the 20th to 26th of March. You guys have a great week. Don't worry about the end of it. You're going to be in the zone. You're going to come back to who you are. And I can't wait for that. The world needs more Leos. Alright guys, take care. Bye bye.